Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel Learn with Fun by Zarar sir. Today we'll be discussing a very important and a very interesting topic for your competitive as well as engineering examination. So the name of the topic is Delta and Star. First of all, I apologize because I am making a delay in my videos content. Okay, due to some busy schedule. Now we'll be starting with Delta and Star. So what is Delta and what is Star? So if you see such kind of a configuration where you have 3 points, if I note it as A, P and C, if there are three such points and there are resistance in between them, we call such configuration as delta configuration. Similarly, if we have another configuration over here where resistance are connected in such configuration which is shown over here, and let's name this node as A, okay, B, C and D. Now you have four configuration with you. We call such configuration as star. So there are two types of configuration, delta and star. Today we'll be discussing how to convert delta to star and star to delta. And in the next video, I'll be uploading one problem related to such configuration. Okay, so let's start with delta to star configuration first. Okay, it's a request before you watch the further video, do like, subscribe, share and comment this video. Okay, the next part is we'll be understanding today delta to star configuration. So assume you have a delta network like this and you need to convert it into star network. So we know what is delta and what is star. So first of all, the basic task that you need to do is make the resistor inside it. So there are three resistance. So now we have converted delta to star. Now what is the value of R1, R2 and R3 that we need to find? So to calculate the value of R1 and R2 and R3, I'm not deriving any formula. I'm just writing directly the formula. So R1 will be, this is my R1 resistance, right? So this resistance is between two resistance. If you can see, it is between RA and RB. So R1 will be RA into RB upon the total resistance RA plus RB plus RC. So it will be RA plus RB plus RC. So don't ratify something like R1, RA and RB. Remember, whichever resistance you are finding, the next adjacent to that resistance is your resistance that you need to write it on the numerator side, and you need to write all the addition of all the resistance in the denominator side. Now similarly, if I want to find R2, what will be my R2? So my R2 is over here. Okay, this is my R2. If I need to find my R2, look at it. R2 is between RA and RC. So I will write RA into RC upon total resistance RA plus RB plus RC. So this is the way to calculate R2. Suppose I need to calculate R3, and this will be again a similar. I know many of you will fast forward this if you have understood the concept. So my R3 will be RC into RB. That means I'll write RB. Sorry, I'll use the same color so that, oops, instead of eraser. Okay, so I'll be writing, what I'll be writing is RB. R3 is RB into RC upon total resistance RA plus RB plus RC. So just remember this fundamental. The resistance that you need to calculate, you have to consider the adjacent resistance towards it and the total resistance across it. So R1 will be RA into RB upon RA plus RB plus RC. Similarly, R2 is RA. See, look at this. This is R2. So R2 is RA into RC upon RA plus RB plus R3. Sorry, RC. And R3 finally is RB up into RC, adjacent resistance divided by total resistance. So for delta to star, remember, you have to make a star network inside a delta and you have to take opposite of it. Okay, you have to take the adjacent, not the opposite. Remember, for delta you have to consider adjacent. You can remember it with this, that delta ends with A. It's a very silly way to remember. So if you are converting your delta to star, remember you have to consider adjacent. Okay, So if you are converting your delta configuration to star configuration, remember you will make first star configuration inside delta and then you will consider the adjacent resistor. This was related to delta to star. Now we will be discussing about star to delta. Okay. So what is star to delta? Assume you have such configuration with you. This is star, right? Now we need to convert this star to delta, and it is very simple. I need to convert star to delta. Remember, in delta to star we were considering adjacent, but in star to delta we will be considering opposite. Remember, in star to delta we will be considering opposite. So what is the value of, now see, you have, examiner will provide you R1, R2 and R3, and now you need to calculate RA, RB and RC. So how to calculate RA, RB and RC is, first I'll write RA. So my RA will be, what is my RA? This is my RA. So look at RA and find the next opposite resistance towards RA. The opposite resistance of RA is R3. Remember it, the opposite resistance of RA is R3. So you will be writing total multiplication of resistance. I'll repeat, you will be writing total multiplication of resistance. I don't know how many of you are getting this. I'll write it down so that you can understand. RA will be total multiple of resistance, means R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 plus R3 into R1 upon, what is the resistance opposite of RA is R3. So I'll write R3 over here. So this is the way you will calculate your RA. Similarly, you will be calculating your RB as, you will write this equation again. This equation will be repeated. So it will be R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1 divided by, what is the opposite resistance of RB? It is R2. So divided by R2. Now can you help me out with RC? So RC will be, you will repeat the equation R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 plus R3 into R1 divided by, what is the opposite resistance of RC? It is R1. So we'll write R1. So this was very simple, right? You just need to find the opposite resistance and add this resistance. So this was very simple. What is this? Star to delta. Remember, when you're converting star to delta, you need to find the opposite resistance. Okay. And while converting from delta to star, you need to find adjacent. So this is the way we calculate star and delta to star. Hope you have enjoyed the video. You have understand the fundamental related to it. In next lecture, I'll be teaching you a problem related to this configuration. For that, please like, subscribe and comment and share it with your friends so that they can also understand it. Thank you once again for listening and subscribing, and see, I'm getting a huge response by your side with all the comments. Thank you everyone.